Welcome back everyone to part 2 of our tutorial series. In today's session, we'll explore some advanced techniques. Unlike the poly effect we covered previously, this method uses a different approach to division. When selecting different pieces of the object, notice how they're interconnected, divided into squares, where each division can obtain multiple polygons. Let me show you how to achieve this using a standard cube. First, place the cube under a Voronoi object, then change the source to a matrix grid and adjust the size to match your needs. You'll see the elements are now connected in a square pattern. After making the object editable and reconnecting it using the standard fracture tool, you gain precise control over these newly created divisions. This setup gives us an additional advantage. We can now use MoGraph tools to control and animate these custom divisions we've created. This opens up a whole range of possibilities. Let's examine the television effect setup in details. Under the fracture setting, you'll notice the mode is set to explode segments. I've added several effects to control the individual pieces. The first component is a plane effector, controlling rotation. I've set this to 720 degrees, equivalently to 2 full rotation. There's an important reason for this specific value, which I'll explain. I then added a spherical field, applied a remap effect with the following setting. Contour set to quantize. Steps set to 8. Here's why these numbers matter. When you divide the total rotation, 720 degrees, by the number of steps, 8, you get 90 degrees. This means the movement will snap to precise 90 degrees increments as it follows the spherical field, creating a more technical, controlled animation. Now, let's shift our attention to the other robotic elements visible in the scene. These mechanical components play an important role in the overall effect. Let me demonstrate the method I used to create these hard surface objects. It's quite straightforward. I used the Mesh Boolean plugin in Cinema 4D. While I'm aware that Cinema 4D now includes a new built-in Boolean system, I chose to work with the process begins with a basic primitive object. Using the plugin, I start sculpting and shaping it. Let me fast forward through this process to show you the final result. As you can see, this is the object we ended up with. The object is subdivided using the Mesh Boolean plugin. However, there's an important quality control step you need to perform. Select and inspect each individual element to check reversed normals. If you find any reversed normal, you should fix them to ensure proper rendering and intersection. Let me break down the combined techniques used in this animation. I've integrated multiple approaches here. First, we're using both the pose morph tag and standard animation to create movement, similar to what I demonstrated in our previous tutorial. The ease curves are set to be extremely sharp. Since each piece was created with the Mesh Boolean plugin and separated into different elements, the fracture is set to explode segment mode, allowing us to control each shape individually. It is a combination of these techniques that creates the mechanical robotic effect. One important detail to remember: when using the effectors with a value of -1, I also applied quantize in the field remapping. This helped achieving the precise mechanical feel we're looking for. Thank you for watching this video tutorial. I sincerely hope you found it useful for your own project. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section below, and please feel free to ask any question you might have. I'm here to help and will do my best to respond to everyone. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you find this content valuable.